Ah! Hey guys, welcome back to another one, and I'm here with Miriam, and we're revisiting our first trip together to Istanbul. We flew from New York to Istanbul, and then from Istanbul to Jordan, where it's Miriam's home country, and we had a wonderful time. But first, we made a stop in Istanbul and check out our experience over here. What do you think about Istanbul, Gumi? What do you think?
I'm happy. It's so beautiful. I've been wanting to visit here for a long time. It's like a dream come true, but definitely 10 hours is not enough for this. Turkey has always been one of the countries that I had to absolutely visit. Unfortunately, my visit there was not long, so I plan to go again. But Istanbul is just breathtaking from what I saw, and what I saw is very little, so I can't wait to go again.
We stopped there for about 14 hours, and we sure as hell didn't get any sleep, and we made 14 hours out of it. So my first experience, the first thing that blew my mind on this trip was when we landed, we got to a hotel, and the hotel was pretty cool. It was just a mediocre Holiday Inn, I think, and we got into the hotel, and then we called a cab, and it was like, ah, cool. So I stepped outside to go grab the cab, and then the cab pulls up to the gate. These barricades came up, and the guys were searching the car. So this is my first experience in this side of the hemisphere. I've never traveled across the Atlantic, and this is my first time. And to see this, it was one of the most intriguing thing for me. And this theme has continued right through our adventure. The security, how much security it was right through this entire leg of the trip. We spent 14 days. And I'm going to be sure to show you all along. But the security was a key factor. What's up? What do you guys think about the security system in here?
Oh, it's pretty crazy.
It's ridiculous, right?
Eye-opening.
I like it though. I think it's very good.
It's very safe. After the security, Miriam inquired about getting ideas on where to go. To spend 14 hours, we had to get back to our flight by midnight.
Yes.
So we had a few hours, and Miriam inquired on what to do. What was the first thing we did, Miriam?
So here we were walking in the area where the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque is. It's absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. It's a must-visit place when you go to Turkey. So we walked there for a little bit, for a good time actually, and we took so much pictures.
And the theme of security transferred over here too. It was no different from us that what we experienced at the hotel. There was armed guards. They were I've never seen this before, and it was just mind-boggling for me. But hey, we felt safe.
Yeah, we did. We definitely felt safe. Bir dakika.
After walking around in the park area for a little bit, we decided to venture over to Hagia Sophia and the Blue Moss area. On our way there, there's all these vendors on the street, and Miriam had a wonderful experience. Check this out.
I'm getting ice cream.
Take it. I don't want ice cream no more. If you get just free.
If you catch the ice cream, it's free. Come on, catch the free ice cream. Miriam, it's free if you catch it. Come on.
I can't.
Look, he even filled it up a little bit more.
Cannot. Wait, this is hard.
3, 2, 1.
I was close.
Ah!
So as you can see, it took me quite a while for me to get my ice cream. It took a whole 2 minutes for me to be able to catch that ice cream, but it was worth it. It was so much fun. I would do it again. Next time I'm gonna go to Turkey, I'm gonna try again, and I'm gonna beat him, and I'm gonna get my ice cream for free.
After Miriam humiliated herself a little bit here trying to get an ice cream, we went to take a look at the Blue Moss and Hagia Sophia. I got a few shots of the Blue Moss. We even tried to enter the Blue Moss, but we couldn't get in. Go into the Blue Moss, but you can't enter. So have to respect the reason why we didn't get in is that we're wearing short pants and female need to be covered from head to toe. It's just tradition, it's cultural, and we were not prepared for this. We packed short pants. Miriam was wearing pretty much a sleeveless top, so you know we have to respect the fact that we couldn't get in just because of these IDs. And if you're traveling to this area, I suggest you pack some conservative clothes.
And of course, our visit to Turkey would not be complete if you didn't go to one of these shops where they sell Turkish delight. It's absolutely amazing. It literally melts in your mouth. These were the best thing I've ever tried in my life.
I was very skeptical about trying this, but I fell in love, and I think I had a new sweet tooth for this for these candies. It was like a child at a candy store. It was spectacular. You must try the sweets in Turkey. Absolutely.
Yes.
After spending about 3 hours around Hagia Sophia and Blue Mosque in the area with the vendors, we drove through like these back streets where lots of restaurants. It was Ramadan, so most of these places were closed, but we still happened to, try to get over to the European side. So we couldn't make it to the Bosphorus Bridge by car, so we decided to hop on the ferry and take it over there. But we can't stop, we can't go for dinner or anything, but this is turning out to be really awesome. It was really windy on the water, so we tried to make it over to the European side using the Bosphorus Bridge by car, but the traffic was immense at that time, so there was no way we could make it there and back, grab something to eat and make our flight. So we opted in for the ferry, which was something that happened on the fly, and it was truly an amazing experience. So if you're traveling to Istanbul, don't even worry about getting there by car. Hop on a ferry and just take it down the water for like 30 minutes, and it'll be a great experience. It was awesome. After our tour on the Bosphorus was finished, we made it back to the Galata Bridge, and under there was like tons of these restaurants. But check this out. No, we're not good.
She said promise I come to. Hello, welcome. No, sir. I'm so sorry. Hello, sir.
This was a great experience here. I had so much fun. Everybody was so friendly. They were all inviting us to their restaurants. The food looked really good everywhere. So it was such a hard decision to make.
This was the hardest decision I've ever had to make in my life. When it comes to like choosing place to eat, I've never seen anything like this. The view was amazing, the food was great, and it was just such a hard decision to get to a place to eat. But we eventually found a restaurant. What do you think? And it was pretty good too.
It was pretty good. The restaurant that we eventually went to was really good. They had a DJ. The food was perfect. The hookah was decent.
We can
I just
by the red table right here.
didn't want to break anybody's heart because that's how it felt like. Because they just wanted us to go in, and it was just difficult.
Good. What is it? 4 hours? Great 4 hours. Did a lot in 4 hours.
We got a lot of nice photos today. I can't wait to see
Wait, what time do we have to be back?
Awesome dinner. The food was great in my opinion. What was your opinion?
Yeah, the food was really good actually. I was looking forward to try the Turkish food, and it was worth the wait.
So we left here and we head back to the airport. We had to check in 2 hours before our flight to start our next leg. However, Trev and Simon stayed behind because they were flying to Cappadocia, and we were off to our next leg of the journey. So our short 10 hours adventure in Istanbul was truly an amazing one. We had a wonderful time, lots of beautiful pictures. We wish we could stay there longer, but we will be back in Istanbul for longer as soon as this thing is all over. What about you, Miriam? What's the one thing that draws you to Istanbul?
The one thing there's thousands, billions of things that draw me to like Istanbul and Turkey. We have not seen 1% of Turkey, so this was just a tease for me. I will definitely be back to explore Turkey all over, all the gorgeous cities, the big Istanbul. I want to tour everywhere, so I'll be back.
Day one journey in Istanbul. It was a pretty spectacular adventure, and if you guys like to see more, hit that subscribe button for more, and thumbs up, guys. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned in to see more videos coming, and that's it. Thank you guys so much.
Justin out.
Miriam out.